This is a printed circuit board layout file. It tells the manufacturer where to print the copper paths. You need PCB design software like Altium or Eagle to view the layers. I'm Evan Brooks, Certified Support Engineer. Let's inspect the board. For those complex PCB formats, there's always a plan B, a specialized file handling utility that feels like magic. I'll introduce it again later after we attempt the common methods. The foundational design of PCB positions it within the developer script file area. The final output is rendered in the printed circuit board layout structure. A PCB file is a printed circuit board design file. It contains the layout and schematic information for a PCB tile, including the placement of components, traces, and other electrical connections. These files are used in the design and manufacturing of electronic devices. The PCB file format is used by various PCB design software packages. The file contains information about the layers, components, nets, and routing of the circuit board. The specific format can vary depending on the software used to create it, but generally follows industry standards for PCB design data. Your primary troubleshooting tool for PCB should be the specialized various PCB design software by Various. Windows provides limited editing capability, so full functionality depends on dedicated programs. Windows cannot natively activate scripts, so users need the proper execution environment. Let's address the application conflict directly. Right-click your PCB file and choose Open With. Check for various PCB design software and test it first. If it's unavailable, choose a different app. That is the simplest path to a solution. If your PCB file isn't cooperating, don't worry. It simply means we can't rely on the initial software anymore. I need you to take these 3 direct actions to effectively isolate the file error. First, isolate the component. If debugging a physical board, use a multimeter to check for short SUNS opens, or look for excessive heat or visual defects like cracked traces. Next, compare 2 schematics. Compare the board with the official schematics to follow the current path, or compare it with an identical known working board to isolate the failing section. Finally, check power IC. Test the power supply by measuring rail voltages with a multimeter and check integrated circuits, ICs, for correct orientation and working solder joints. If the PCB file resisted every available app, we now need a universal software bypass. It's time to try the one-click fix, the advanced option for stubborn PCB files. File Magic focuses on results. Its technology allows it to bypass file signature and extension checks to instantly reveal the PCB content. That's true value. Visit filemagic.com now to download. If you're happy with the result, hit the like and subscribe buttons quickly. Download the recommended utility using the link provided.